Okay, TUF episode 4 review. That's kind of right. Anyways, okay, so we got two fights this episode, which is cool. We also got some drama. The drama centering around the stolen sweatshirt of Kaisi Escola. Jaeger, he thought did it. It was actually Chris McCrae, and admittedly, I lost a little respect for Kaisi or Casey when continued with. You don't have to like Jaeger because he didn't like him before he stole the sweatshirt. But that being said, he took it to a level where he was still going on about him being a thief. I understand the original suspecting of him because apparently he snapped some team punishment gear that Tito said he could take and Rob said he could take, but that wasn't cleared up um, as it probably should have been. So I get the initial suspicion. I don't like that once he found out it was McCrae who did it, he didn't apologize in any way. Uh, he didn't stop talking about it. He also didn't really have anything nasty to say to McCrae. So go figure. First fight, Rich Antonito versus uh, Casey Scola. Kind of surprising because in earlier episodes we've seen Rich in like just random clips, like saying how he wants to pound Jamie Yeager, and he fights Scola instead of Yeager. Interesting. Rich was looking good. He was outstriking Casey, and he knocked him down. And Casey's a D1 wrestler. This I did not know, and it actually raises more questions as to why he every time fights we'll say a good wrestler, he gets taken down pretty easily. Anyways, highlight was Rich dumping him on his head, working a little ground and pound, but getting caught in Kimura, getting rolled. Tito called the mount, but it was really side control. And he worked some elbows. Rich was getting up, gets kneed, possibly in the head. His reaction indicates that it was in the head, but Casey claims it wasn't, and the replay is at best inconclusive. That being said, I in no way blame the referee, whose name escapes me at this moment. But he's a referee that I should know. It's just his name's eluded me. But it was a pretty good call because the reaction looks like a knee to the head. The doctor said he could not continue, and you just got to really rule that a DQ. And that's all there is to it. You can debate the illegality and like if this wasn't a show fight, possibly put a petition in to get it a no contest, and it probably would get ruled as such. But you got to have a winner in this type of environment. So there you go. Maybe Casey will get to go through because it looks like Rich has got a broken hand. Tito takes out a door. So I don't know how they'll do the refill for Rich. Although Kaisi moves into that wild card spot, I think with James Hammertree, in my opinion, taking McKinney's place because McKinney didn't really do much. Second fight, Charles Blanchard, Jamie Yeager. A weird pick, sort of, because I don't know. I would have tried for Court McGee, I think, versus Yeager, even though I don't really think Court really had a great chance of winning. I think there are guys on Team Liddell that can beat Yeager. I think they've just been used up. Personally, I think they're mainly Noak and Antonito. And Tavares might have a shot, but of the guys remaining, I would have gone with Court McGee against him because Court can take. Like, he's the type of guy that is a little more battle proven in terms of getting his ass whipped and keeping it going, whereas Charlie isn't. Although in general, I think I probably would have tried to pick up Seth Bakatinsky personally and leave McCrae, Yeager, and Nick Ring for the last three fights, and kind of lose those fights probably. Anyways, Yeager almost gets taken down. It was a good display of takedown defense. Admittedly, I still think someone can take Yeager down, for the record. I don't think that he's really going to be able to coast through. I think at some point we will see him on his back, and we will see how he does. Um, this is rumored to be pretty decent, but I don't know. He's a big guy though. He had the reach on Charlie. It was an ugly fight. It was the first fight of Chuck's that I thought was pretty poorly picked in terms of getting a winner. Anyways, Jaeger knocked him out with a little bit of a Superman punch, a little bit of a standing punch. Charlie pretty much doesn't tap out to strikes, but he turtles up. Wrestlers don't like being on their back and don't like being stunned, so there you go. Like I said, I would have put someone other than Charles up against Jaeger if you're trying to take him out. I just don't think Charlie's the guy to do it. We got Tito is now in control. I think Tito will probably win at least two of the remaining fights because I don't see who left is going to beat Nick Ring or Chris McCrae. Maybe Bryant, I forget his first name, starts with the J though. Maybe he can take out one of them. But honestly, Joe Henley and Court McGee are in some crap against either. And then whoever gets Seth Bekaczynski might be able to put that one because Seth is not a very good fighter. Followed him back in IFL and was not impressed. Nor was I overly impressed in his fight with Court McGee to get the spot of Chris Camozzi. I was kind of surprised they brought him back, although Tito doesn't generally dig up data on the fighters. We saw that way back in season 3 with Ed Herman, where he pretty much admitted he didn't know who Ed Herman was, and kind of wish he did. Um, but that's about all for this one. Yeah. Anyways, comment, subscribe, rate,